Welcome everyone to this forest bathing meditation. When you're ready, just find yourself into a comfortable space, a quiet space, and try to move through any wriggles or shakes that you have in your body before letting it just settle down into complete stillness. So in this meditation, we will be diving ourselves into a forest and really visualizing what it would feel like to be walking through a rich green forest. So just start off by letting your eyes just close down and let your breath slow down. So take a deep breath in and a big breath out, breathing in and exhale, release. And then when you're ready, you are going to start by imagining and creating your own magical forest story. So when you look all around you, with your eyes still closed, just in your imagination, you're going to see the huge space in front of you and around you, full of the tallest trees. See the strength of the bark, and you can see mountains in many different shades of blue behind these trees. And the mountains are merging with the soft clouds that are surrounding the peaks. Just start to walk around this scenario that you are creating in your head. You can hear the crunch of the ground underneath you as you walk over it. Looking around and looking up, see how far you can trace your eye up all the way to the top of the tree. Taking a deep breath in, and you can smell the freshness of the air in this forest. And then exhale, release any tension, any stresses you're holding on to. The forests that you're in are thick and they're rich with birds. So as you look further up towards the taller trees, you can see a few birds just perched in their own homes. Keep looking around. And then just fixate your eyes onto one tree, your favourite one. And really start to study this tree. So looking into the very base of it, where it forms its roots, the thickness of the stump of the tree. Look into the different indentations that you can see on the bark. And then trace your way to looking all the way along one of the branches. See how it makes its way out, growing all the way out, spreading out. And then studying the greenery on this tree. So visualizing that bright green, different textures, and the dark green. And the colour green makes you feel refreshed and relaxed. And as you walk through, you can hear this gentle breeze that almost makes it feel like the trees were whispering to one another. And you look up and you can see overhanging branches as you make your way down a narrow and twisting path into the denser woods. And underneath you, you can see that the floor is matted. It's wild, it's thick. And there are areas of the woods that look a little bit more shadier. And there are areas of the woods that you can see the sunlight just flickering. You're walking through. You can see thick bushes around you, sprawling, stiff branches. And then just stopping by the tree, whichever one you want, and just placing your hand against the bark and just feeling that rough tree bark. Just feel that sensation of what it feels like against your fingers and against the palms of your hands. Taking a deep breath in and an exhale, release. And when you're breathing in, feel the freshness of the air. And exhale to let go of anything you've been holding on to. And letting yourself just sink into this mossy green forest, this deep green carpet, this green habitat that's completely engulfed with trees, full of moss, uninhabited by humans apart from you just walking through. Feel yourself completely bathing into this forest. So this is a world where you don't have access to technology, you don't always have your hand gripped around a phone, you're not always staring at a screen. Forest bathing has its ancient roots in Japan and Asia, and the name for it is Shinrin-yoku. So what forest bathing or Shinrin-yoku is, it's just simply spending time outdoors underneath this canopy of trees. The word Shinrin means forest and the word yoku means bath. So it's about immersing yourself into the forest and soaking up everything that's around you, but really using the senses to do so. And this practice creates a sense of relaxation within us. It's a really simple practice of just being calm and quiet amongst the trees, taking a look around and observing the nature and breathing deeply to help you release stress, improve health, and make you feel happy. And through meditation, we can get to a place of forest bathing without actually having to physically be in the forest, because the mind is so powerful that by visualizing and imagining yourself here, you're able to transport yourself into the forest without having to leave your home. So we're unplugging from technology, we're allowing ourselves to slow down, we're bringing ourselves back to the present moment. We're letting our bodies and our minds and our souls completely relax within nature. It's a lovely way to calm your senses in a really busy world, and it allows you to reconnect to the forested lands. And it has the power to counter many illnesses in our body because of its healing effects, connecting us with the earth around us, with where we live, taking us back to our roots, releasing these positive, relaxing emotions in the body. So just coming to the senses, again, really looking around and seeing what it is that you can see, taking it all in. And same, but with the sense of smell. So really taking a deep breath in, smelling the freshness of the forest, and then release. Taking yourself back to placing your hand on top of the bark of the tree, or maybe picking up a leaf from the earth underneath you, picking it up, one that's already fallen down, and just feeling the leaf in your hand, feeling the texture of it, really looking at its colour. Maybe licking your lips, bringing yourself to the present moment. So from the outside, it may appear that the forest is dark and maybe a little bit scary. But actually, when you are in the forest, you feel this sense of serenity and safety. You can breathe more fully. You're able to put things into perspective. Gaze up at the treetops, watch the passing clouds, see the silhouettes of the trees by the sunshine's light, and feel the protection of this different world. Stepping away from the day-to-day stresses and things that are going on in your life and looking at the world a little bit more clearly and trying to love it a little bit more deeply. Feel that gentle breeze rustling against the trees. Feel the coolness against your cheek. But feel protected by the strength of these tall trees around you. Just allow yourself to just be. Deep breath in, and exhale, release. Allow yourself to soak up the denseness of the forest. Beautiful scenery, the mild weather, the freshness of the air. You can smell the pine. Fully immersing yourself here. Slowing down your breaths even more. Smelling the fragrance of the air. Slow everything down. And when you're ready, you're just going to bring some gentle wriggles and shakes through your body. Keep the eyes closed, but you're just gently bringing yourself back into the room. Wriggling around your fingers, moving your shoulders round. And then when you're ready, you can slowly flutter your eyes open and come back to the room. Thank you for joining me in our forest bathing meditation.